China's radar technology has turned the tables on the US Growler, marking the game-changing shift in the South China Sea. With advanced cognitive radar systems outsmarting one of the US's most sophisticated electronic warfare jets, the balance of power is rapidly evolving. How has this technological leap managed to outmaneuver one of the US Navy's most formidable assets? Keep watching to uncover the details of how radar technology is changing the game in naval conflicts. In the South China Sea, a covert and intense struggle is unfolding between two of the world's leading military powers. This high-stakes scenario features cutting-edge technology, strategic moves, and a high-stakes game that could shift global power dynamics. In December 2023, a significant event occurred when William Coulter, the commander of the U.S. Electronic Attack Squadron 136 aboard the U.S. Carl Vinson, was dismissed from his position. This dramatic development came as the Chinese People's Liberation Army, PLA, marked a victory over a U.S. aircraft carrier fleet. The conflict involved the advanced EA-18G Growler, an electronic warfare aircraft designed to interfere with enemy radar and communications. Chinese military experts have now disclosed the strategies and technology they use to counter these sophisticated U.S. jets. This rare glimpse into the PLA's radar system reveals how artificial intelligence, AI, was used to outmaneuver and neutralize the Growler's jamming capabilities. Produced by Boeing, the EA-18G Growler is a powerful asset in the U.S. military, built on the F/A-18 Super Hornet fighter platform and featuring advanced electronic warfare systems. However, recent events have shown that it is not invulnerable. Professor Liu Shangfu and his team from the Naval Non-Commissioned Officer School in Bangbu have released innovative research in the Chinese journal Radar and ECM. Their findings detail how cognitive intelligent radar can actively sense its surroundings, generate various transmit and receive signals, process data efficiently, and allocate resources effectively. This sophisticated radar technology can effectively counter the EA-18G's advanced electronic jamming, making it a valuable asset for the PLA. The Chinese Navy's modern warships are equipped with an array of radars and sensors. By addressing issues in data transmission and processing, these systems can operate together to greatly diminish the effectiveness of the Growler's jamming. Integrating these technologies provides a thorough approach to detection and resource management, enhancing the platform's ability to control information and shifting from a single resource confrontation to a comprehensive detection strategy. Chinese naval scientists have made significant progress in ensuring rapid and reliable communication across entire fleets, even in complex electromagnetic settings. When a Growler attacks a Chinese ship, the nearby naval vessels quickly exchange information, forming a kill web that can adapt and respond flexibly to the threat. This networked strategy represents a major shift from defensive to proactive tactics, employing multiple measures simultaneously to counter electronic warfare aircraft. The Chinese Navy's new strategies are highlighted in a report on the Nanchang destroyer, which was crucial in these encounters. The Nanchang positioned itself 100 nautical miles ahead of traditional formations, with support from rear forces, to intercept the U.S. aircraft carrier task force. Even with U.S. jets trying to jam its radar, the Nanchang systems continued to operate effectively, maintaining accurate targeting of key threats. The fierce competition between Chinese warships and U.S. Growlers began as early as 2018, during the Trump administration. Initially, the U.S. held the advantage, but that has changed. The U.S. Congress National Defense Strategy Commission noted in 2022 that the U.S. is losing its advantages in electronic warfare, which impacts its ability to effectively conduct military operations against skilled opponents. Chinese researchers have shown their ability to track U.S. warships using free, low-resolution satellite images. Led by Hong Jun from the Dalian Naval Academy, a team has developed methods to identify and follow U.S. Navy ships by examining the wave patterns they create. This approach uses the unique wave patterns left by each ship, similar to fingerprints, allowing the identification of even large vessels from low-resolution satellite images. In a peer-reviewed article published in the Chinese journal Computer Simulation, Hong and his team outlined the physical parameters needed to identify specific U.S. warship models with low-resolution satellite images. By focusing on the ship's wakes, they've managed to differentiate between various classes of U.S. naval vessels. Although this method still requires further development, it marks a notable improvement in maritime surveillance technology. This technique is particularly useful for countries or organizations without access to high-resolution satellite imagery, while platforms like NASA's Worldview offer near real-time satellite images with lower resolution. Analyzing ship wakes can still yield valuable information. The Chinese scientists' approach involves minimizing environmental noise and allowing computers to quickly detect and identify ships, even in challenging conditions. The Type 055 destroyer Nanchang has been celebrated as a role model of the times by China's Communist Party for its outstanding performance in multiple missions, including defending against foreign military threats during a 2022 exercise in the Pacific. This advanced guided missile destroyer, part of the strike group led by the aircraft carrier Liaoning, has proven its worth in various high-pressure scenarios. In a training exercise, the Nanchang faced a foreign carrier group, maintaining combat readiness for over 20 days despite ongoing challenges. The ship's early warning and detection systems successfully tracked and targeted foreign military aircraft, highlighting its advanced situational awareness and defensive abilities. Since its commissioning in 2020, the Nanchang has traveled over 100,000 nautical miles and participated in more than 10 major missions, including voyages in the Bering Sea, combat patrols in the Pacific, and exercises around disputed islands in the South China Sea. Its role in the Joint Sea 2021 exercise with Russia and subsequent joint naval patrols underscores its strategic significance. As one of the most advanced destroyers in the PLA Navy, the Nanchang marks a significant upgrade from third-generation to fourth-generation destroyers. With its stealth capabilities and extensive armament, it is a formidable force on the water, capable of air defense, anti-missile, anti-ship, and anti-submarine operations. This versatile and sophisticated warship represents China's growing maritime power and strategic ambitions. Advancements in radar and satellite tracking technology, combined with the proactive strategies of the PLA Navy, are shifting the balance of power in the South China Sea. As the US and China compete for dominance, cutting-edge technologies will be crucial in defining the future of naval warfare. The experiences of the Nanchang and the EA-18G Growler illustrate the constantly changing landscape of military strategy and technology, providing insight into the complexities of modern naval conflicts. As electronic warfare evolves, the US Navy is collaborating with Boeing to develop the next generation of the EA-18G Growler. The Block U upgrade aims to keep the Growler at the forefront of electronic attack capabilities. This retrofit program features major improvements, including the integration of the next-generation jammer, NGJ, to replace the outdated and /ALQ-99 jamming pods. These new systems are designed to handle increasingly advanced threats, offering better electronic surveillance, improved data links, and enhanced jamming abilities. Boeing's updates also involve a new open architecture processor, advanced networking, and improved sensor systems. These enhancements will enable the Growler to respond to threats more effectively and operate in complex electromagnetic environments. The addition of the Distributed Targeting Processor Networked (DTPN) and the Tactical Targeting Network technology (TTNT) will boost the Growler's capability to share data quickly and securely with other aircraft and platforms. This joint effort between Boeing and the US Navy demonstrates a commitment to keeping the Growler at the cutting edge of electronic warfare for years to come. What emerging technologies do you think will have the biggest impact on naval warfare in the near future? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to join the Revel Discovery community by hitting that subscribe button. Stay updated with the latest in technological advancements and innovations. Dive into the future of tech with us.